Imagine your teen silently wrestling with questions of faith, identity, and shame, all triggered by a secret addiction they're too afraid to mention. In a world saturated with digital temptations, could one hidden habit be quietly unraveling their spiritual foundation? Welcome back to the CleanRouter channel. Today, we're diving into a sensitive yet essential topic: how pornography use affects the faith journey of teens and young adults, and what parents need to understand to truly help. For many families, faith is a cornerstone of values and identity. But when pornography use enters the picture, it can cause silent yet serious spiritual erosion. We'll explore the psychological toll, how it intersects with belief systems, and what role shame plays in this struggle. Most importantly, we'll offer clear steps parents can take to support their children with compassion and purpose. Pornography consumption doesn't just affect the brain, it impacts the soul. Studies show that many teens who were once actively engaged in their faith report a noticeable decline in spiritual motivation after regular exposure to pornography. Prayer feels empty, worship feels distant, and guilt becomes overwhelming. This disconnect can lead young people to question their beliefs entirely. They may begin to view themselves as unworthy of grace or feel hypocritical for attending religious services. Faith, which should be a source of healing, starts to feel like a source of judgment. What's especially damaging is the secrecy that surrounds this struggle. Teens often feel alone in their addiction, believing they're the only one facing it. This isolation magnifies shame, which in turn creates a deeper wedge between them and their faith. Shame doesn't motivate change, it paralyzes it. It's vital that parents and spiritual leaders recognize this isn't a battle of willpower, but one of compassion and connection. Teens need safe, judgment-free environments to express their fears and ask tough questions. Here's where CleanRouter becomes an essential tool for families. For 15 years, we've been helping households set healthy digital boundaries while fostering open conversations. Our filters give parents control without invading trust, allowing young people the space to grow with accountability rather than shame. With customizable time limits and reports, you can protect your teen's mind while nurturing their spirit. It's about enabling freedom, without throwing them to the wolves of the internet. Faith and pornography often exist in emotional opposition. While one invites self-control, reflection, and love, the other thrives on impulsivity, detachment, and objectification. This clash can leave teens feeling spiritually broken. Some even walk away from their religion entirely, not because they've stopped believing, but because they feel they no longer belong. Parents must help reframe the narrative. Faith is not about perfection. It's about the journey, the struggle, and the grace along the way. Open conversations are the bridge. Instead of confronting your child with anger or disappointment, approach them with curiosity and empathy. Ask them how they're really doing. Avoid overreacting. It's not about shaming, it's about understanding. Let them know that their worth is not tied to their mistakes. Faith can survive, even thrive, through adversity, especially when it's rooted in honest relationships. Faith communities must also evolve in their approach. Instead of casting shame, they should become places of healing. Teens need mentors who are honest about their own journeys, not models of unreachable purity. Churches and faith-based groups can offer counseling, peer support, and tech safeguards. The message must shift from "you've failed" to "you're still loved." This is what will keep young people engaged. Not fear, but hope. As a parent, your influence is powerful. Your reactions, your words, and your example matter. If your teen opens up to you about their struggle, consider it a gift, not a crisis. Your response could be the difference between a faith that endures and one that fades. Reinforce the idea that their spiritual journey is still unfolding, and they are not alone. With grace, boundaries, and support, recovery is not just possible, it's probable. In the digital age, protecting faith is just as important as protecting devices, and CleanRouter is here to help you do both. By filtering harmful content and fostering conversations, we empower families to stay spiritually grounded in a chaotic world. Remember, faith isn't about never falling, it's about getting up, learning, and walking forward together.
Do you know what your kids are looking at on the internet? Now you can with the CleanRouter. CleanRouter is the ultimate parental controls. The CleanRouter allows parents to easily manage all devices in your home and stop internet pornography. It controls everything connected to your home Wi-Fi. The time restriction tool makes it easy to set when they are allowed to have internet access. Let the CleanRouter help you enforce bedtimes, homework sessions, and quiet hours. Manage your kids' internet from anywhere on the go with parental controls on your phone. The CleanRouter is simple to install and easy to use. videos. The 7-layer IntelliFilters keep your kids safe. It logs all the activities per device in an emailed report. CleanRouter is the ultimate parental controls. Get yours at CleanRouter.com today.